guys, and welcome back to Dunstal Hobbies. And in today's video we got another Lego build. In today's video we are building Darth Vader's Lego meditation chamber from episode 5. Man, this is such a cool set. Just look at it. That is such a cool set. So this is actually part of my birthday present. Like, yeah, shout outs to my family. I have the best family around. My grandma gave me a little extra money, and with that, I was able to actually buy this set, which is really cool. Yeah, it's such a cool set. I was really excited about this one. This is another one of those diorama sets. At least, I don't know if you consider this a diorama set. I consider it a diorama set. It's gonna be a really cool set. It's just something nice to put together and set on your desk or your shelf or something. I really like how sleek and black it is. The whole thing is really sleek and black, and it looks really cool. There is one little part of it that I have an issue with, but we'll get to it when we get to that part of the video. But overall, I would give this entire set a good 9 out of 10. It's a wonderful set. It's a great little set. Yeah, and I was excited to get it too. Here I am putting it together. I look like I actually know what I'm doing. I don't. I really don't. I'm paying attention as much as I can to the directions, but even when you pay attention to the directions, you'll always end up making a mistake or two. So, best part about Lego, guys, I say it in every single Lego video, best part about Legos, you make a mistake, just undo it. Hopefully you catch your mistake sooner rather than later, because if you do catch it later, then you have to undo like every step you did just to get back to that one, which sucks. Yeah, best part about Legos, you make a mistake, it sucks, but you can undo it quite easily. Legos do come apart. What I also found really interesting is how they actually set up the base here. As you can see, there's basically just a big round hole in the middle where the actual meditation chamber is going to be, and the bottom of this entire set is really just there for structure, and it's definitely structured. It's definitely well put together. I really like how they actually, it always fascinates me how they end up putting these Lego sets together and designing these Lego sets together, because it really doesn't seem like that really should work, and yet it does. I mean, you think that, wouldn't it be just easier to build the whole thing solid piece out of Legos? But honestly, just with these couple like Technic and other pieces, it really does hold the structure up quite well, which is really interesting to see the workings of the Lego stand from the bottom there. Now here I am starting to work on the actual seat itself, which honestly, guys, I just cut out a couple of scenes where there were a couple of moments where I honestly just turned off the camera, because I'm telling you, I just started repeating steps. You know, that's the thing. When you start building Legos, everything's gotta look coherent, so you end up with pieces that you just gotta start copying other pieces. You know, you just do the same step like 2 or 3 times, and pretty soon you have 3 of the same things on each side. So that's just great. But this is a really cool set. Really nice set. And there is that little hook in the back. That is so you can place the extra lightsaber, guys. Darth Vader does come with the lightsaber, and you can place it right there when not in use, which I also like. They think about the extra pieces, like the little lightsabers, and where to go, where to store those on the set itself. It's really nice. And as you can see right there, I was just using the little orange undoer because I made a couple mistakes. I did make a couple mistakes while putting this together. I know the directions are right there, but you end up making mistakes. I always end up making mistakes whenever I put these things together, so if you make a mistake, try to catch it and undo it, hopefully, before you get too far in the build. That's what I always say. There we go, and you see what I mean? It just builds up the walls. You got Darth Vader's seat right there. You can see Captain Neda as well. I really like Captain Neda. I think he's a cool character. Okay, so here we are building the contraption that actually holds the top of Vader's meditation chamber. And now we get to the part that I really had struggled with. There is this window in the back that is obviously Vader, it's a big screen, and Vader talks to it. That's how he reports and gets reports and everything from the other captains. And I'm telling you what, when I was putting it together, I don't know why, but it just did not want to actually go well together. Like the steps, the Lego steps were just a little off when I was putting it together. And because of that, it did not want to stay together. And eventually, I just decided, you know what? Put this aside. Let's move on to the rest of the build, because I was focusing on that part of the build way too much, and I wanted to really just get it done. So that was like the only thing. That's like the only thing that I don't like about it, was the fact that I couldn't get this window, Vader's like screen here in the back of the whole meditation chamber to work properly. But I don't really want to blame the Lego creators on that. I really think it has to do with my Lego building skills. I want to make that clear. Yes, I'm putting the fork things of Vader's meditation chamber. Ah, yes, here it is. This took me forever. I just couldn't get this whole thing to work for some reason. The Legos were just a little bit off when I was putting it together, guys. Just just me. I don't know if other people have the same problem, but when I was playing together, I could not get the Legos to line up correctly. And eventually I just set it aside, moved on, and came back to it at the end. And I still couldn't get the Legos to fit correctly, so it's literally just sitting on there without actually looking correctly. But it honestly could be just a mistake that I made, and not the Lego set itself. That's what I think. But this is a really cool set, and I really do like it. Yeah, so this is actually the crane thing that holds the meditation chamber head up, and I really like how this is put together. It's really interesting. It honestly just is a little bar with a ball at the end of it, and the ball, depending on which slot you use for the meditation chamber at the bottom there, it literally just stays in place, just right there. Now, honestly, it is a little loose. I kind of wish there was a way to maybe tighten it, but overall, still really cool. That's why I kind of give it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10. It's just because I wish there was a way to like tighten the connection, because honestly, it feels like, I mean, you really shouldn't be picking this up and moving around, but I feel like if you do, it's honestly going to fall apart. At least the top part is going to fall apart, because it's just sitting there on a ball that really doesn't seem like it's going to stay very well, even though it does. That's just me. I like my pieces, whenever I put my Lego sets together, to be a little bit more solid and in place. And that one honestly wasn't as solidly in place as I usually would like it to be. But it is really cool that it moves up and down, and you can actually display Darth Vader's chamber with the chamber closed, or with the chamber open. I choose to display it open, so you can actually see Darth Vader. And I also choose to display it without Vader's helmet. I also kind of wish that there was a way you could, like, I think I should get, like, some string or something. I wish there was a way that you could connect Darth Vader's helmet to the top of the meditation chamber. There's not, and I'm honestly thinking I'm just gonna get some string and tie it together instead. But that's another reason why I gave this a 9 out of 10 and not 10 out of 10, you know. But I can't give it any lower than that, because I still think it's really awesome. But here I am trying to fix the window again, and the window just doesn't want to come together, so I just gave up in the end. Still looks really cool with it there. Alright guys, well, that is the Lego build. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about it? With that said, I'm out for now. Bye, guys.
Subscribe to Dylan's Little Hobbies right now.